Comcast, home of Xfinity. To disconnect all of your Comcast services, press 3. I'm just trying to figure out here what it is about Comcast service that you're not liking.
We're switching providers.
So then why our customers are leaving?
Please proceed in disconnecting our service.
I just want to see the customer. Okay, why don't you want those services?
Because I'm not interested in your services any longer.
Okay, so you're not interested in the fastest internet in the country?
Nope, not interested. Is this like a joke?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Resist Raw Reality, where today we are going to be looking into Comcast Xfinity. Now, if you don't know, Comcast and Xfinity are actually the same company. Comcast just changed its name again. And when I say again, I mean it's already changed its name multiple times. And I see so many people asking if they're a good company or not. And this company has been rated the worst company in America more than once. There are so many bad, horror stories of customers having issues. There are multiple people and states who has brought Comcast to court. The original company actually had a lawsuit against them from the United States claiming conspiracy and a bunch of violations like all the other ones. So we're gonna get into it, but first I'm gonna tell you a little bit about why I'm stuck on this, why I had multiple whiteboards to write this on, because I literally ran out of room doing my research to find the information that I freaking feel will satisfy my answer to why this company has not been shut down. What the fuck? What's going on? And it's all because Comcast screwed me. So, like many people, I needed internet and a cell phone. And I knew Comcast, I could get both of those. And it's the largest company. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just do that. And also they have the Xfinity hotspots and everything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I signed up for it. Right off the bat, there was problems. When I signed up for a promotion. I was told there was a plan that is 275 megabytes per second for $59.95, and then I could pay $25 and get unlimited data Wi-Fi with the X-Fi Advantage.
Yeah, you got it.
And I was told my bill would never be over $89 a month. That's including tax. It should come out to $84.99.
Yeah. Plus tax, what they told you, it'll be correct. I'll give you the box and everything, and you'll walk out with service today. Okay?
Okay.
It's just, you're going to see a little funky price, but that's that non-customer price.
What is the non-new customer price?
I'll show you right now. But you'll never see that, I promise. So,
when I got my bill, it was this crazy amount. And they kept telling me it was because that address had a previous Comcast customer, so maybe that's why the promotion didn't go through, blah blah blah. And then they even tried to give me an equipment fee for not returning equipment when I've never been a Comcast customer before. I was a brand new customer when I signed up for this shit. It wasn't until way later I found out that the reason my bill was higher wasn't because I didn't get the promotion, but it was because they were charging me $30 a month in a hidden fee, which is a lot of the complaints against them is they charge these extra fees, which may not seem like much, but it adds up. And I didn't know this, so I was calling in, talking to them a bunch of times. We're talking a dozen times of me calling in and being like, hey, my bill's higher than it's supposed to be. What the fuck? And then being like, oh, okay, well, we'll see about getting you a promotion. That one that you signed up for isn't a bill. So I ended up raising my own bill because I signed up for a new promotion thinking I wasn't getting the other promotion. I even videoed myself going in there and buying this. I videoed my conversations. It's August now, and I'm still dealing with this. It's what? How hard is it? They have told me pretty much every time I've called in that they would call me back. They have not. So we are going to be looking at the proof of what happened. And then we're going to look even further into why they were able to get away with what happened to me and other customers. So, let's dig in. Just to let you know, I am only going to be showing you the highlights from everything I've gathered. I have so much stuff that it would make this video so long if I put it all in. So I am going to, of course, leave links below. I'm also making a Pinterest board so that you can go there and look through a bunch of the different research I found. And of course, the videos that I found on YouTube, I will have in my videos reaction playlist. So let's get started. To start this off, I'm going to go over a recording of a conversation of someone who had charges on their account that were not valid. And this is a huge problem with Comcast. They actually have lawsuits, including the one from Massachusetts, or wait, was it Minnesota? Charged them for this issue in particular.
I don't care about $5 a month. I care about the $82 that I'm being charged for something that didn't happen, for something that I can prove to you didn't happen, and that you can even verify on your end was impossible to have happened.
Okay, we sent out the technician. So every time we send out the technician, there's a charge for that one.
So just to confirm, I won't be charged for having a technician out to check the line, right? Okay. Cool. Yeah, sounds good to me. The agent clearly said that I would not be charged for having the technician out. Now, I don't care if you have a policy that says that you have to charge for every time a technician comes out. I, the customer, did not agree to that. So you can't do that. You cannot promise me as a representative, you cannot have a representative promise me one thing and then give me something totally different that involves charging me $82 for nothing.
All right, so now that you've listened to what happens when you have fees that shouldn't be there and you call, except this time the person had proof. And they even recorded it because they knew what was going to happen. But what happens when you want to cancel your service because, well, they didn't take care of the fees when you called? That's what we're looking at next. And a lot of times when you cancel, their go-to move is to put you on hold. Now, it's not just when people try to cancel that they put you on hold, but they have their ways of attempting to not lose customers, let's put it that way.
So I've been on hold with Comcast for 3 hours and 20 minutes. 3 hours of that I've been on hold waiting for the cancellation department. Watch what happens when I call another phone to that number.
Thank you for calling Comcast, home of Xfinity. Para continuar en español, marque el 9. Press 2.
By the way, this is after a month of trying to get them to fix my service.
To disconnect all of your Comcast services, press 3.
Pressing 3.
I'm sorry, but our offices are now closed. Our regular business hours are weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturdays.
That's how long I've been on hold, and they're closed.
If you'd like to use any.
I'm pissed.
Right, so you might think it was bad that they were put on hold for like 3 hours until the place closed, but wait till you see what happens when someone's not on hold and trying to cancel. Just listen to this, call.
So can you please cancel our service?
So from okay, but I'm trying to help you.
Okay, the way that you can help me right now,
Declining answers by doing all this.
the way that you can help me is by disconnecting our service. That's how you
But
can
how
help
is
me.
that helping you though?
Because that's what I want.
Explain to me how that's helping
That's what I want. For right now, I'm just a customer
calling in, attempting to disconnect service. That is something that you can do, right? You said that you can't disconnect service. Yes? Yes?
Well, I just don't want to lose you as a customer.
Is that something you can do?
benefit greatly from transferring your service to your new address. You
Is
become
that
those are
something
new
you can
customer
do?
offers.
Can you disconnect us by phone? Can you disconnect our service? Yes or no?
Okay. So, what I'm trying to find out is why
Yes
don't you
or
want
no?
the same
Can
offer
you
brand new customers
disconnect
going to
our
get
service?
faster internet than anyone can provide you? Okay, why don't you want those services?
Because I'm not interested in your services any longer. Can you?
Okay, so you're not interested in the fastest internet in the country?
Nope, not interested.
Okay, why is that?
Can you disconnect us by phone? Are you capable in your system of disconnecting our service? Yes or no?
Well, I'm just trying to get some information to find out why it is that we're losing you as a
Please answer
customer.
my question. Are you capable by phone of disconnecting
Okay,
our service?
it's something we can do. I mean,
Okay.
very rarely do we do it.
That's something you can do. I would appreciate you now doing that.
So,
Please proceed in disconnecting our service.
but what is it about this other internet provider, this other TV provider, that's making it sound so much better than the number one TV service available?
I don't know. It's totally arbitrary decision.
Okay, so why not keep what you know works, what you know is a good service?
Because we're not doing that. So please proceed in
Okay, so you
disconnecting our
don't want a
service.
good service, you don't want something that works?
No, I don't. I guess I don't want something that works.
So why don't you want something that's a good service and something that works?
I mean, is this like a joke? Do we like call? Is this like? Are you punking us right now?
Oh yeah, I would think I'm being punked too. And although that wasn't the entire phone call, I did leave a link below so that you can listen to more if you're interested in hearing the rest of that call. But pretty much it was all a ring around the rosy of, well, why are you canceling? None of your business. We don't want the service anymore. Can you cancel us? Well, you should stay here because we're such a great company. And I mean, it gets under my skin because Comcast actually got in trouble for saying they're the fastest company. So they're not even supposed to say that anymore because they're not. They actually are not the fastest company, you know. They were not able to back it up. And so I believe they have stopped since, but I wouldn't be surprised if they still said it. Like, they might not be saying it publicly on signs, but I'm not surprised if they still say it, like, to actual customers. And it's just unfortunate that this is what a typical call is like. And you might be thinking, well, no, these are just really bad. No. These are not just really bad ones. This is what happens. Comcast puts you on hold. Comcast will do anything to stop you from canceling. They try to give you fees. There's even an app that's made to sue Comcast because that's how much they're sued. So, yeah. There's a company out there that is so bad that they have an app out there to sue that company. That right there should tell you a lot. And a lot of people don't even realize that they could do a lawsuit because they don't catch the hidden fees. They're not exactly sure what's going on. I mean, I myself had that happen. I had no idea that they were charging me this $30 fee for faster internet. I didn't agree to it. Maybe it was active. Personally, I don't think so because my internet is the same speed now as it was before. But I still didn't agree to it either way. So let's continue on why Comcast is one of the worst companies in America. 99% of the people gave Comcast 1 star. 1 star. And I went through thousands of pages. It was insane to try to figure out what's going on with Comcast. How is it still in business? Why is it able to keep going when so many customers have issues with it or suing them or complaining? Their way of surviving is buying other companies. They own all these companies that people are going to. Where the fuck are people gonna go if they don't have those companies anymore? They have to go to them. They have Verizon, they have AT&T. They own so many different companies but they're taking out their competition. And then on top of that, they're also, let's find it. So the original company, General Electronics, right there, was owned by a governor, right? Then it's been thought or believed that Comcast, well, no, okay, it's not thought or believed, it's a fact, because I wrote in red and I write facts in red. So 2013, 2014, Comcast donated to every member of Congress who had a hand in regulating them. And then on top of that, we found out that Comcast hires people specifically who have family members, spouses, children, whatever, that are in government or political spots that will help them maintain their shit, like that will help them stay on. I think where I need to go from here is number one, find out why it's like impossible to find information about the original company, American Cable Systems, because I still haven't been able to find anything. The only thing I found was it was actually from Gerald Electronics. So maybe if I go from that angle and I look from Gerald Electronics, I don't know. But then, of course, you know, once we get to there, it goes from Comcast to Xfinity. So that's name changes right there. But I still also haven't been able to find anything about the original Xfinity that was founded in 1981, which doesn't make sense. Like how some say, like if you look up like American Cable Systems 1963, it will say like Comcast founded in 1963, and it's the, you know, same company, it just changed its name, whatever. But it says 1963, it's the same date, so it's just saying like this company was brought together and founded with this person at that time. But 1981, there's nothing on Xfinity in 1981 other than there was an Xfinity founded in 1981, and it doesn't match any of the dates that Comcast has. So what the heck is Xfinity in 1981? Specifically April 2nd, 1981, I haven't found anything that can tell me what that is. In fact, every time I search Xfinity 1981, I get this freaking address. Like, what the heck? I don't know, I feel like this might turn into something where I have to make this into more than one episode, because this is like just so much. And maybe I'll do a follow-up when I find out, or that I don't find out. I'm not giving up yet. Like, I'm doing this one way or the other. Alright, so as I said, I am not giving up, but there's just some information out there that is really hard to find, and I feel like it's better for me to do an update than have this video take over a year to make. So before we go, I just want to let you know, again, there's links below. You can look at the information yourself. There's also other horror stories that are in articles that I have linked below and in the Pinterest board. There's cases of people who have had family members die and Comcast refused to cancel the service unless it was the person who had just passed who canceled it, which obviously cannot happen. And there's other stories where, you know, people ended up having to file defamation lawsuits against Comcast because Comcast got them fired. I mean, that sounds crazy, but it actually happened. There are just so many different stories from different people of how Comcast has just done these crazy things that you would never think a company would get away with. And they haven't entirely, because there are all these lawsuits, but at the same time, they have, because they're still such a large company and they're still in business. So if you want more videos like this that are about companies that are ripping people off or just shady in general, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. And of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can know when I post videos. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you find the information that I couldn't. Hey, who knows, maybe someone else will have better luck than I did. And I will see you all next time. Bye. Alright, so if you still want Comcast after learning everything there is from this video, there will be a link below for you to sign up. Yep. If you want the #1 cable company in America with the fastest internet speeds and also the worst company in America, literally awarded the worst company in America, there's a link down below. So, knock yourself out.